How's it going? Today I'm working on my 85 200X. Trike means a lot to me. It was like one of my first real trikes. I had it for a few years, nothing but loyal, even though it was on its last leg, smoking, kick your spring slipped. As long as you caught it on the first one, no, you were good. I had to sell it after rent money got stolen off me. Well, I recently got it back, and it was really not much left of it. Plastics were fucked, motor was out, taken apart, electrical gone, but I wanted to save it, and I was building my Ducati at the time, so I wanted to do it cheap as possible. So it's all like leftover spare parts, the plastics I found in the woods. Actually, somebody threw them out. The motor is 82 ATC 200 motor. I bought the whole trike for $100. The only new parts, chain sprockets, and I think that's it. Oil. Oh, brake pads. I had to piece that together. It's a WR400 master cylinder with the ATC lever in there. It works. It's nice. But I am having an issue with it now. I just got it done and I was riding it. It runs good, but it don't idle when it's warm. So I believe the carb's got to come off, either be cleaned or somewhere cleaned or gone over and reset up for this, because it's a 200X carb, 200 ATC 200 motor, 200X carb, 200X intake, 200X exhaust. So it might need some jets in there or something along those lines. I'm tearing it apart now. How's everybody doing? I'm coming in from my little inside lair because it's midnight about. Just got off work, and I live in town between two old people, so working outside now is not an option. And it is Labor Day weekend, so I'm trying to get this trike done so we could go riding. But the issue we're having now is she's running a little rich. I mean, it's a bone stock 200S motor with 200X carb and Cobra pipe. So I pulled it all apart to see what was going on. And I don't know if you could see that, but it says 122. Stock jetting for 200S is about 100, I think, maybe a little less. So, well, one, I mean, if I did buy a jet kit, I wouldn't get it by this weekend anyway. And also, I don't like to spend any money on this thing because, one, I don't have it. So I'm going to try to either lean it out or find a use for the rest of the fuel before this weekend. And, sorry, gotta have thinking juice working on trikes. One of the issues I'm having with that is the air screw is stuck in the carb. I had that soaking, so hopefully that comes out. And I don't know if you can see that needle, but it's about as crooked as our local fucking police chief. But anyway, I knocked it down one more notch in there to lean it out a little bit. Hopefully I can get the air screw out. But my one last option before I actually have to buy a carburetor or a jet kit is find a use for the rest of that fuel that's in there. And I'm going to try that by bam. Now, for those of you who don't know what this is the cylinder head off a 200X. And I'm going to pull the cam out because, well, you can do that kind of stuff. I've never really swapped one over, but apparently it's pretty fucking simple. I mean, these motors aren't exactly, Ferraris, but I could already see I'm gonna have an issue. One of the bolts is stripped out. So I had them batteries soaking. But while that one's soaking, I'm gonna try to get this air screw out of this one. Okay, so we are. I mean, I'm pretty much shit out of luck, I think, if this don't lean out a little bit, and I still don't think it's gonna have to. There's a local shop up here that has jets, I'm sure that'll fit this, but they will probably cost an arm and a leg coming from there. If I am gonna spend any money on it, I'd rather just spend it on eBay and pay, I don't know, 1/16 the price of the local stuff. But everything else came out of the carburetor totally fine. And of course, I in one of those fits where, you know, you just want to get rid of everything just laying around. The original carb from the 200 motor was laying here and it was full of shit, and I was like, I'm never going to use this, so I threw it out, and of course now I need parts off it. But being as this already snapped, even soaked, I doubt this is going to come out. Oh. Oh yeah. Sorry about the shitty camera angle. I'm not fucking Steven Spielberg, and this is new to me. Ooh, bam. Yeah, there she is. Oh, she got a little shit in there. Yeah, she a little shitted up. But at least it's out now and it can be adjusted the right way, or at least somewhat of the right way for this massive jet. And I don't even get why somebody would put a 122 in this. Man, this came from the original 200X motor, which had nothing on it but a pipe. So I don't know. They're just, I guess, like the party, I guess. But it's cleaned up. Oh, a little spring in there. There we go. That out of there. Ooh, wow. That is a little shitty, and So we got the screw out now. I'm just gonna clean her out a little bit. Where is the carbon choke cleaner? Oh, there we go. Sorry about whispering and whatnot. My girlfriend is sleeping. It's the middle of the night, and she already puts up with enough trike bullshit. Talking about trikes, looking at trikes, buying trikes I can't afford. I have one in the living room, for God's sakes, but she's a good girl and puts up with it, so I figured I better not wake her up. But yeah, that's pretty fucking gross in there. No wonder it's fucking hasn't been cleaned in a minute. But you know, that screw must have been frozen in there for some time. I don't get it though. Every other one of them came right out. But at least this goes back together. It'll be rideable. I'm not sure on the cam swap yet because, one, I've never done it before. I mean, it seems pretty straightforward, but who knows? So I'll get it out. I'll see what we're working with. I was worried about the timing chain, but fuck it. That's too fucking big. Of course, I don't know where none of my tools are. My little screwdrivers. Oh yeah, I almost put that fucking in there, filthy dirty. Smart. I mean, I highly doubt this is interesting enough watching me tick around with my carburetors and my shitty fucking 35-year-old three-wheelers, but I like trikes. Other people like trikes. And like I said before, if you don't like trikes, fuck you. All this work for 13 horsepower too. I just should have just put a two-stroke in it, but maybe down the road. Like I said before, I have a YZ80, 85 and a YZ250 that are most likely going to end up trikes converted. I have an extra set of, or two extra sets of first gen or second gen 250R triple trees at Forks. So from what I've gathered, the 85, they'll go right on, and my extra Takati swing arm will go on the back. Bam. Try Z85. But that won't be for a little bit yet. I want to, finish one thing before I step into the other. So, yeah, I love this shit. Fucking carburetors. I don't know. I think I'm a glutton for punishment. I like junk. That's why I put up with this stuff. But, You know, think about it. If you don't save it, who will? I saw some kid out riding not too long ago. Ooh. First day I actually got the Tecate done. And he asked me, what is that? I was appalled. But anyway, this is looking pretty about as good as it's going to get. So we're going to toss this all back together and then get cracking on that head. Okay, so I've done about as much as I'm going to do on a carburetor tonight. Because really nothing else I can do. No parts. No point. I mean, I'm going to try tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure I'm never going to find enough horsepower for that fuel. And I don't think I'll be able to lean it out enough. So it looks like we'll be buying a jet kit before the weekend because I want to go ride this thing finally. Or at least one of them. So, bam. I've never taken one of these heads apart, but 200 motors, these are one of the simplest motors I've ever worked on in my entire life. I mean, and they run, so as long as it's in there right, no bend the valves, it should be okay. But I want to pull this one out and make sure it's good to go because, like I said, this 200X had a lot of hard miles. But like I said, one of these bolts, one of these Allen keys already stripped out, so I was soaking her. Where's that cable at? Little spritzer there. Shit. There, I was got her. I'm thinking deuce. But anyway, I'm digging around here for some Allen keys. You guys can take it apart for the first time. See if I find the right Allen key, because like I usual, I don't have no tools in order. Good way to bust your knuckles. Ooh, oh wow, shit. That one came right out. Come on, you bitch. Fucking. Ooh. Nice. Ooh, that one's not. Give her a little tap, tap, taparoo. Come on. Oh, she's in there good. Oh. Fucker. Oh, this is the last non-stripped one. Yeah, it came right out. So, now, where'd I put them fucking vice grips? Also, if you don't like profanity in my videos, grow the fuck up. Boom. Don't you? I gotta love working on this old shit. Everything is rusted and stripped out, fucked with already. Come on. Ooh, she's turning. She's turning. Little fucking scrape action. Oh shit. Not enough vice on that grip. A little more. A little more. Oh. Oh. Here we go. Is it cracked loose enough to get her with the Allen key? Or is she that stripped? Oh, yep, that's stripped. Fucking great. Fucking be here till the sun comes up. Ugh. For the love of Christ. Just fucking snap off already, if that's the way you're gonna be. Bitch. Oh yeah. Whoa. that was. Oh, for the love of God. Oh, there she goes. With the Allen keys. I don't get it. The other three, butter. You know, somebody's got to be difficult. Odd man out. Sweating like a whore in church here. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that or not, but oh well. This wasn't meant for you children anyway. But now the whole reason we're digging into this head. Now, if you know anything about these, you know the XR cam is better than the 200X cam, but I don't have an XR motor laying around. I do have a 200X motor laying around now. And about 16 bajillion pieces, but at least I still have the pieces. Now I think doing it like this, I have into this trike about, I don't even know what the sprockets, maybe $75. With that, I mean, so I put into it all, but you know, you win some, you lose some. Now, if I do, what the fuck is in there now? If I do keep it like this with a automatic 200S Auto X setup, I probably will get an XR cam down the road. Just because, why not? I mean, the motor is slow. Oh, fuck. Don't got much power the way it is. So, I mean, every little bit I can squeeze out of it, I'm gonna, you know, I'm 6'4", 200 fat pounds. So, 200 and some fat pounds. So, the more power, the better. I mean, I really put it together so that's something I didn't have to mix gas with and worry about killing myself on if I had one too many thinking juices. But now, yes, before you say it, I know I'm not supposed to pry this with a screwdriver, but I doubt I'll ever use this again. I mean, even if I do, I don't give a fuck. Bitch. Get in there. Huh. Maybe there's probably my luck. There's probably one of them I missed. Oh yeah, good old claw hammer. You know, I learned this UTI. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't learn nothing there. Fucking joke. Ooh. That's why I'm sitting here working on three-wheelers. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, I like trike. It's a piece of the past, you know? A little Americana that we don't get no more. And, like I said, I really don't know what it is about them. Why I want to have a hobby like this. Because the price is definitely gone up since I first got into these things. And that's been a while now, but I remember when I was a little kid, my dad had all the original issues of Dirt Wheels, which, for those of you that don't know, Dirt Wheels was originally a three-wheeler publication. But then once we lost the, which weren't allowed to have three-wheelers no more, turned into quads. Some of us are trying to keep the trike life alive. And I feel like a fucking retard here. Not enough chicken juice because I can't get this off. Oh, better edit it out. Probably can't say retard. Come on, bitch. Oh. And yes, I know you're not supposed to use a screwdriver in there. Does it look like I give a fuck? Oh no, he said buck again. Hey. Here, I'll guys check her out inside there. Boop. Got your nice rocker arms. I guess they stay in the head. And voila. There's what we're after. Now, from what I've been told, you're supposed to mic these so you know they're not out of whack. But, well, cam's out. Not sure what the hell these are. I'm guessing that would be your cam bearings or bushings or whatever the hell. We'll see what the other ones look like when we dig into the S motor. But I mean, either way, it's gonna get a cam XR down the road, or this one this weekend. So might as well experiment. Why not? But that's about all, because it's about, I don't even know, 1:30 in the morning on Friday. So if I do want to tackle this, I'm gonna have to get up a decent time tomorrow before work and get it done. So Saturday we could go out and club it. But yep, that's about all for tonight.